Yeah,
and
everybody.
I said this, and I said that. Yeah, and I will put the music, and I will. Hi, my name is Moya.
And I'm Miruel, and tonight we are by the artthou.
Today we're talking with two art students who decided to go together and working as a duo. Please give a warm welcome to Moya and Miruel. All the way in. It's cozy. Yeah, welcome to the artthou show.
Thank you.
So you've got. So the first thing we have to ask: are you guys boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are together.
How did you guys decide to go together as a duo? How did that come about?
Well, I think it come like pretty naturally. Like it just happened somehow. Like he got this job and he asked me to go with him.
So are any of you like street artists or?
Oh no.
Well,
No.
we get catalogs sometimes as a street artist. It's kind of funny because we have worked on street art festivals, but we are not really street artists. Like we have never really done any illegal art or like gone to a wall and like really work on the street, but more as working in a big mural and doing big walls and like 10 square meter walls and things like this. Yeah.
But how big do you go then?
Like quite big.
Yeah, I think the biggest wall we did yet together was actually more or less 10 square meters in a stair house.
Yeah, that was tricky.
Yeah.
So who's the boss?
No bosses.
I don't believe you.
No bosses.
So you said earlier that you have a manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How I mean you're still in school, you're still students. So how?
Is a convention for tattooing and like BMX and skating here in Hamburg, and I always really love to go there. And in that there, I go there like 2 years ago. It was a little contest. It was about to design beer etiquette.
Okay, yeah.
And then you had to post it on Instagram and to get like likes on it, and who got the most likes on it, who win the contest.
All right.
And I win like I think 2 prizes. And the person who was aware about this contest was Sebastian.
Yeah, I think that's very important, that you really have to be active and you really have to be on the places, to be in the right place in the right moment. You definitely have to be on a place. So you have to go to places and meet people and be nice and if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, it doesn't, and it's fine.
Yeah.
So when you go to this event, do you bring your portfolio with you and everything?
No.
Or maybe you just talk with them, and
Yeah.
if they seem interested, then it always comes naturally to a point where you just take out your phone and show your stuff.
Or
It's a bit like having a date, to say it somehow. Like if it's going well, you will know, and if it's going wrong, then just go to the next one. There's many fishes in the sea.
Yeah. So you can't just sit on Instagram and do it.
No.
You have to physically go out and meet people
like for
face
example,
to face.
actually in Instagram we are not so successful. Like we have 400 followers, so that's Instagram is a good tool. If you can use it, then great, and we definitely can find a use for it. But I think in the social media, for me, Instagram is the best. But definitely is not comparable to actually going outside and meeting the people. It has nothing to do.
It's like you can have thousands of followers on Instagram,
But then
and also on Facebook or whatever, and then you actually make a post where you ask, hey, I'm looking for a place for an exhibition, or I'm having this stuff I want to sell, or I need some help for money or something, and then you stay on Instagram or on Facebook and nothing happens, and you just thought, okay, I have 40,000 followers, fans, whatever, but they don't help you.
Definitely.
Also for Instagram, it's for us important, for example, because we heard a lot of from other people that it is a really common and well-known platform for agencies or founders.
How do you balance your school and work life?
Well, I think most of the times, like we had a bit of a struggle with this at the beginning, but then we had the talk with our professors and our teachers, like, hey, all of this is going on right now, and this is why I couldn't go so much to your class.
Or was not there.
Or I was not there for the whole 6 months. But they definitely like said, okay, you have this opportunity now, and we understand it, so go for it. And we have the luck, the enormous luck to be in this awesome university where the teachers are amazing and they totally understand it, and they even give you credits for it.
Yeah.
So we can just do a project and get university credits for it sometimes. Like do a presentation and use it as a real project.
Don't take drugs.
Don't take drugs.
Yeah, it's actually like a big topic. Like, no, really, like everybody think, oh yeah, I'm just gonna take some drugs and
be
everything's
creative.
and be creative, and yeah, I'm feeling so relaxed now. That's such a shit, because it's not true. Because then everything that you're doing during on drugs, you think that it's going to be very awesome, but it's not. So don't do it. It's just slowing you down.
Yeah. Don't do
it.
drugs. How would you guys explain your style?
We are going in a way who's really graphical, who is a bit minimalistic, abstract also. We are not going to use like real propositions of a person or something. So I would say abstract proportions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
proportions.
I would say it's an abstract
I think it's
graphical way.
Yeah, I think it's we're really into character design too. So we like to do a lot of characters, and we also like to use a lot of humor and pop culture references.
Yeah.
The colors are most of the time quite vivid. Like we really like really saturated colors. We use a lot of textures. We use thick lines or sometimes no lines. It really changes a lot. Yeah.
But you have a manager, so how do you? I would assume that he does the job selections for you, or does he
This was in the
ask you every
beginning.
time?
Yeah.
Does he say like, I have a job, do you want to take it on?
Yeah.
Or does he say, I have a job, you better go out and do it?
No. He always asks like, hey, I have this, are you interested or not?
Or do you have time for between your studies?
Okay.
Or
Like,
he's a really nice person. He
So
really,
you're not locked down to do every single thing?
No.
He's really caring about our personalities and
also our mental health.
Yeah.
Like no, you're way too much. Like you're taking too much. Stop that.
yeah.
So he really takes care, and it's very nice. Yeah. But I don't know. Like I think this is something you have to really take care of, like knowing when to do something for free and when to not do it.
Especially when you just started in this world of art, or
when you're getting started, it's like everyone wants to get everything for free, but you should really put your price on.
It's like
on it. In the beginning, you have to like try to sell yourself and your work a little bit, because you don't want to end up at the end having in your house like 100 prints of something and not having sell anything because you're trying to sell it for 1,000 euros. Like you have to be reasonable, of course, not to sell a 5 color screen print for 20 euros, but
There is a balance there, and it's very difficult to find.
It's very difficult to find.
The work that you do is very commercial. You know, you have clients all the time, so you have a framework that you do. Do you find it difficult to be accepted under the sort of artist title?
I think the artist title is what we got from other people, and not where we see ourselves inside. Like, we are definitely not this kind of persons who are like this completely free-minded people who are really straight into, okay, I do this painting and I put a lot of thinking about it, and it has so much deepness, and I express a lot of things what I feel in this. It's more
so this like really romanticized idea of an artist.
Yeah, that you live really poor. I mean, we are also not super rich. We are aspiring students, like, but it's not like we really want to earn money with what we do.
I think I don't want to be rich, but I want to have enough money to do what I want to do. And so, I mean, I don't really care if I don't get treated like an artist or not. Like, I don't really know. Like, I don't even consider myself an artist, because I think in my mind an artist is like this really tortured person. Even if it's not, but for me it is.
Yeah.
So I just prefer to call me like a designer or a graphic illustrator or whatever, because I really like try to find a balance between what I want and what the client wants, because I try to work for a client, even though I make things for myself and he makes things for himself.
What is it that you think makes a really great artist?
Like, for me, a great artist would be someone who is like successful and
What is successful?
Successful, someone that at least seems happy with what they're doing.
So not necessarily how much money you make or how many galleries you present in.
They earn enough money to like live their life and like have whatever they want to have, and just keep working and being able to keep working, and you can see that they have still a development, and you can like get impressed by what they do every day. Like, you can just follow them and see, wow, he's like really like, or she is like really impressing me every time they post something new, or I go to a gallery and I see something new. I think maybe someone who is able to have a style and still have a development, also like feel really touched by it, and like it keeps going and keeps going. It's just, for me that's a great artist.
And what do you think?
For me, really important is when I want to be impressed by an artist, is really this developing of a style, but you still really see the own way of telling of this artist. Like, okay, there's an artist, and in 1 month he works only with acrylics, and then the next month he works with acrylics and pencils together, and they surprise you.
Where do you want to go with this? Like, what's the goal? What do you want to do?
Like, I would love to make like I don't know, to have like in the future an enormous building in the city center of some cool city, and just have like everyone who wanted to come in there, like kind of like a scholarship with like artists, illustrators, woodworkers, chefs, like people from everywhere, like music, and everybody just work together for like 3 months or 6 months or whatever, like, and just make super cool projects for like the city or whatever. Maybe something like that would be an awesome goal. Yeah. But that's a big dream. Yeah, I just really love it when you're just with a group of people and everybody's just like,
everybody.
And I see that. Yeah, and I will put the music, and I will put the photos, and I will put it's just so awesome. It's like such a good feeling.
Energetic.
And such a good energy. Like, there's always something good going to come out of that. And I think if you have like the support to make it easy, you know, like
I think my dream is to this socializing project, like into meeting other people and doing nice things.
Get annoyed with each other at some point. You must say like, oh my god, now she's doing that again, and we're he's got such a bad, I hate it when he does that.
I think maybe that I'm always tripping, like I'm so dirty.
Yeah,
I'm so
exactly.
He's so clean, like he just wear all these nice clothes and goes painting, and he's like,
he doesn't
nothing
spill
happened,
or anything.
not even a fucking drop, and I'm like just all covered in paint, like, oh, just rolling. Just like,
oh no, you drift again over there.
Marta, you paint over my stuff. I'm sorry. It was a dropping. I'm always like so there, but I'm getting better.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting better at it. Yeah.
You're getting better.
I'm getting better. I'm
and
getting
you gotta sell out something. What do you do?
What
no,
do
he's just perfect.
No.
No,
I'm too perfect, maybe.
Yeah, he's super perfectionist.
Yeah.
Like, for example, for this Fritz-Cola thing that we do, like, I finished super fast, and then he was, like, almost finished, and he took, like, 1 hour to finish a shoe.
Yeah, because I had the time.
No, okay, now let me finish it, and just, like, hang in there, like, yeah, I'm just gonna finish this shoe for, like, 30 minutes.
We had this time. We had that time, and then they
so if you have 7 hours, you use the 7 hours, even if you could finish in 4.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on to the artthou show.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
And for everybody watching, remember, be different, be you. Until next time, bye. This is great.
Cool.
Really good. Yeah. Thank you for coming.